Who are the 7 dirtiest players in NFL history? You may think to yourself that NFL players wouldn't want to end up on a list like this, but the 7 guys I'm about to name would absolutely cherish a spot on a list like this. Why 7, you ask?
There are 7 deadly sins, Captain.
Honorable mention is Rodney Harrison, who spent his 15-year career with the Chargers and Patriots. Receivers were frightened to go over the middle when this strong safety was lurking. He didn't care about their safety, his bank account, or even his own safety. He's one of the most fined NFL players of all time.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Number 7 is Chuck Cecil, who was 7 years in NFL safety. In 1993, Sports Illustrated asked the question if Cecil was too vicious for the NFL. Cecil never let critiques like that bother him. He just led with his head as he ran full speed across the field. Number 6 is Bill Romanowski, who was a 6'4", 250-pound maniac linebacker. Despite being a large and brutal man, he had a soft and creepy horror movie voice. And then there was the J.J. Stokes incident.
You spat on him.
And oh, surprise, at number 5, it's Ryan Clark. If you like sports, this man is in your living room almost every day. We are so lucky to get extensive life lessons and football knowledge from him. But when it came to on the field, he was an absolute cheap shot artist. When he was doing it, it seemed like it was an overcompensation for a lack of talent and overall football skill. I guess the great equalizer is hitting someone that's better than you when they're not looking. Number 4 shouldn't be all that shocking, and that's linebacker Vontaze Burfict. He was a beast of a middle linebacker, and he wasn't out there to make friends. I personally thought he was a dog and a pretty good football player, but he took things a little bit too far sometimes. In some ways, he's sort of what the Bengals needed. Nobody really likes or respects the Bengals or think they could win. So Burfict came in there like, hey, the hell with you, we're ballin'. But it ceases to be fun after a plethora of 15-yard penalties every game. At number 3, we have Conrad Dobler, a notorious and maniacal offensive guard for the St. Louis Cardinals. Some aspects of NFL football in the 1970s were wrong and messed up. Dobler was one of those things. Plus, his name was Conrad, and he did things like this.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago!
In 1978, Sports Illustrated asked the question they asked about Chuck Cecil. Was Conrad Dobler too violent for the NFL? In the 1970s. The article itself would force the NFL to open its eyes when it came to on-the-field conduct. Physically, the game itself took everything from Dobler. Number 2 on the list was 1950s and 60s superstar Night Train Lane, the man who once said that no great tackle was made below the neck. The way the Night Train played brought about sweeping rule changes in the NFL. It would force the league to outlaw headlocks and clotheslines, which Night Train called neckties. If you know football, then you won't be shocked that number 1 is Jack Tatum. When you watch some of the things he was doing on the field, you ask yourself, what was wrong with this guy? It seemed as though he was out there to deliberately maim players, and he did. The Raiders safety made no apologies and didn't even think he was a dirty player.